everybody. Welcome to SoSheSaid.
I'm Tam.
And I'm Asha.
We started this podcast because, well, we're really, really cool. You guys will figure that out later on as we get to know each other. But also, we felt like we wanted to have a platform. We both love to talk. We have very interesting conversations when we're together. And we thought we would bring that to the world.
Mainly, we just feel like we have some shit to say. Point blank, period. So this is SoSheSaid, our new podcast, and welcome everybody.
Welcome.
So little do you guys know, well, you don't know anything about us yet, but me and Tam were college roommates, and we met through a mutual friend, and we both went to FITM, which is the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. So we're fashion girls. And you'll hear us talking a lot about the fashion world, what we like, what we dislike, etc., etc.
Know that it's coming from a good place because we were educated in this. So don't think we're just girls hating on other girls. We're speaking strictly about the clothes.
Oh, yeah. It's no hate at all. We're just talking about what we like versus dislike. And yeah, we're just here to talk and express our opinions.
Welcome to the fun house.
God.
Let's get it started. We wanted to talk about some of the hot topics, things that are going on that we have opinions about. So let's get right to it. To me, it's the best day in fashion, besides just the random fashion weeks. It's the Met Gala, the first Monday in May. It's amazing. Every year I wait and I spectate and I love it.
Yeah, the Met Gala is dope, dude. Like every single year, it's like this big event. Anna Wintour invites all these beautiful people to come to this museum and follow a theme. So this year, there were some amazing dresses. I think the theme was Heavenly Bodies, yes, an ode to Catholicism. And my personal favorite of the night was, God, there's so many. I can't even really pick. I want to say Rihanna definitely stole the show in her Pope outfit.
Per usual.
Yeah, totally. Like she comes with it every single year. She had this amazing yellow ball gown one year and it was like breathtaking. There were a lot of jokes following, but I mean, she always looks great.
In my opinion, Rihanna, like, she comes to shut it down. Like, she knows the year ahead of time when she gets to pick her designer and they work with each other. She already knows that she's coming and like this is her night. It's not really about anyone else. People are waiting around to see what Rihanna's going to do since she started going to the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, totally. And another that I love too was Blake Lively. She was just so fucking breathtaking. I mean, it's one thing to be Blake Lively, but I feel like she's like our modern day Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah,
like,
she is. I agree.
Yeah, like she's so Serena van der Woodsen.
As a dedicated Gossip Girl fan,
yes,
I love that she's just carrying it through in real life because it's like the show never went off.
Exactly. And speaking of Sarah Jessica Parker, I mean, can we just talk about how she looked ridiculous?
She had like an altar on her head or something.
I don't know what it's called when it's like the what's it called when they have the little nativity scene on Christmas? Yes. She had that shit on her head. It was literally like a nativity scene. And God, I hope the word's nativity and not some other shit. But
it doesn't matter. She had baby Jesus and all the wise men in a glass box on her head.
Dog, it was terrible. I'm sorry, Sarah, but you gotta step it up for us. We looked to you for several years and you're supposed to be a fashion icon. I don't know who slipped up and put you in that. Mainly, I don't know who slipped up and did your makeup. We could talk about that another time.
Boom. I don't wear makeup, so I try to stay out of that, but it was not a good look, Sarah. And you're my girl. I wanted to be Carrie. I have on a Carrie S necklace right now, and that was not the move.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know what I was going to say, but she like plummeted on that one.
For the models, I'm a model girl. Like I grew up loving Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks. I used to practice my runway walk down our hallway. So I loved Joan Smalls and Jordan Dunn and Diane von Furstenberg. She killed the game. She looked like a black angel.
Yeah, I didn't really pay too much attention to the models that much as I did like the celeb factor. Like for me, I loved Katy Perry. Those wings were just amazing. Like,
yeah, she kind of stole the show with that. I guess aside from Rihanna, that was another like block stop moment. Katy Perry sitting on the red carpet with these wings.
Yeah.
Insanity.
And for me, for Zendaya, I thought that she was really breathtaking and I got the Joan of Arc thing. At first, I was like the red wig kind of.
That threw me off, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
The first picture I saw from her was like waist up and I didn't like the hair look. But then when I saw the full outfit, I was like, okay, that's very Joan of Arc. I'm all about my period movies and stuff. You look like you just ran out of a great play. So you looked amazing, Zendaya. Shout out Luxury Law, her stylist. He kills it every single year.
Yeah.
Period.
She's like a little baby Rihanna to me.
She is.
Like, she just comes in so cute and so stylish and so trendy every single year. Like, I know it sounds bad, but I kind of don't really expect Rihanna to be like super fashion forward anymore. I feel like she may like be past that era where she's just like killing it at every event.
Like trying to push the envelope all the time. Like she doesn't need that kind of attention anymore.
She's now focused on Fenty Beauty, and she's also focused on like her new lingerie line.
Savage X Fenty.
Yeah, like, so I think she's graduated to new things. Plus she's like thicker now, so I don't know if that's like particularly like her avenue. Not saying by any means that Rihanna can't dress, because she can, but I just don't think that's like her main like focus anymore.
How do you feel about Marjorie Harvey, that is? She's in Dolce & Gabbana. I feel like her kids are low-key sponsored by them. I feel like the dress, in my opinion at least, the dress was okay, but I did not like the real flowers on the headpiece. That threw me off.
Looking at it now, I'm just gonna say next. I don't really have too much to say about that one.
My boo, Daenerys from Game of Thrones, her real name is Emilia Clarke, also in Dolce & Gabbana, but Dolce & Gabbana Alta Moda. Let's make the distinction, and I think she looked wonderful.
Next.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae looked crazy.
To me, I love a matching outfit. I'm a 90s girl, but I did not like that her handbag exactly matched her dress. It gave me a wallpaper type vibe, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, I'm not really here for the fashion don'ts, to be perfectly honest. I just think that...
What was going on with Selena Gomez makeup? She looked extremely bronze.
I don't know. I loved her dress. It was very pretty, very like 90-ish, like
Do you feel like it fit the
nightgown.
theme,
huh?
Do you feel like it fit the theme?
I don't know. I feel like it was like she was trying to be angelic, but I got like 50s nightgown more so.
That's what
from
I got
it.
from it.
But I think
honeymoon vibes.
I still think she looked pretty.
She looked cute, but to me, she looked extremely bronze, and I want to know what's up with that. Somebody give me the details in the comments.
I think you can do it up a little bit for the Met Gala. You can go extreme with your makeup if you need to.
But what does extreme have to do with the color of your skin?
I mean, maybe she wanted to look a little tan. There's nothing wrong with a little glow.
I guess. Don't do it again, girl. I'm not here for it.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do necessarily if I was pale. Maybe I would want a little bronze or some tan.
You gotta love who you are. You gotta embrace that.
Yeah, there's no
Janelle
shade
Monáe,
there.
Again, in the classic black and white.
I like it. I think she looks pretty. She can't do any wrong to me.
I think her headpiece is what makes it not look bland.
Dude, the fact that she just quit with the Elvis hairstyle just did everything for me. Like,
oh yes, I love her new songs, her whole new vibe. I appreciate it way more than the previous Janelle Monáe.
yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, she looks nice, I guess.
She looks nice, but she does not look like she came for the Met Gala. This is like a regular red carpet for Miley. She didn't care. She came. She got the dress, Stella McCartney, and that was it.
She looks regular. She looks like she was going to the Academy Awards.
That's what I mean, regular. How do you feel about Virgil Abloh wearing his Nikes?
It's okay. I mean, like I said, like I was only here for a couple people. To be very honest, I literally didn't care about the masses. I was only here for the showstoppers. So my top was probably Katy Perry with the angel wings. Rihanna, she came with her Pope look. Of course, Serena van der Woodsen, aka Blake Lively, and a couple select others. There was this girl, I forgot her name, but she was in this stunning gold dress.
It's Emily Ratajkowski, and she looks amazing. It's custom Marc Jacobs.
It wasn't her.
Oh,
nope.
She's in my top. My bad.
It was somebody else. It was not Jordan Dunn. It was somebody. What was her freaking name?
It's not Joan Small. She had on gold.
No, it wasn't a model. It wasn't a model chick. I
Kim
forgot.
K?
Jasmine
Sanders?
Yes.
The Golden Barbie chick?
She was fucking lovely.
Okay.
Her shit was so pretty to me. And yes, I think it was very theme oriented. Okay, and speaking of somebody who wasn't really like for the theme, I just thought that Kim Kardashian just like shut shit down. I know she came, I rolled my eyes at first at the two little crosses on her dress, but let me just tell you, like, I thought that she shut it down. Her makeup was on point. Like, can I just have Mario do my makeup? Her fucking contour, her bronzer, everything about this bitch. Like, she just came up and she said, you know what? I don't really give a fuck about this theme. My body's amazing. This dress is amazing. I'm going to look great in it. And I'm a pretty ass bitch. Like, I just fuck with Kim for that reason alone. She knows her strengths, and that's very important. I think she knows that she's not a fashion icon, and she knows her strengths, and she's like, I'm not gonna take it there. I'm no Lady Gaga. Like, I'm not gonna like be super avant-garde. I'm just here for the simplicity. And I think a lot of times people forget that you can also kill shit while being simple. You don't always have to go overboard.
I agree with that, but I like Kim. I think she looked amazing, but she always looks amazing, but it's because she always looks the same. So I'm not really here for that for the Met Gala. If you didn't come to push the envelope, why did you come? Yes, you look amazing, but you do that every day in Calabasas. You wear shit like that on the sidewalk, girl. We see you. That's fine. You look amazing. Your makeup, you sell makeup. I expect you to be together up top. That's just what you do. You're a pretty bitch. That's like your profession. You're a CEO of being a pretty bitch. But this night is for showing out. Like, J-Lo to me came to show out. Cardi B, even pregnant, came to show out.
Oh, can we just give it up for Cardi? Because everyone's like, oh, she looks uncomfortable. She's fucking pregnant.
She's pregnant.
In this heavy ass beaded outfit with a crown. She's in stilettos, mind you. Like, walking down a red carpet. Like, I'm kind of concerned for her just because I just want her baby to be healthy and I think she needs to rest. But I mean, I guess, yeah, I secure the bag, Barty.
Yeah, secure the bag. And it's not like you got a manual labor job. You out here looking cute singing songs. I don't know if that stresses the baby too much as long as you're getting the proper amount of sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was concerned. I'm like, gosh, like she I don't know if she's ready to pop just yet or whatnot, but like, I feel like she might be working a little too hard. Like, you got to know when to like chill a little bit. Just a little. Get some bed rest. Something. Like, just, I don't know.
I also love Stella Maxwell in Moschino and Casady shoes. Killed the game. The Saints all over her dress. That blonde hair. She like a bronze beach angel.
Taking it back to Kim, I just have to kind of wonder where Ye was.
I mean, he's at home being crazy. He doesn't really have time for outfits and whatnot.
I mean, I guess.
Did you see the Charlemagne interview?
I did. And to be honest, everybody has their opinion or whatever, but I think that he's very smart. I think he's very intelligent. And I mean, you guys might side-eyed me for that one, but I'm not condoning what he said about slavery and this, that, and the third. But I did think that in the Charlemagne interview, he did have like valid points. And I did think that, I don't know. I feel like he's into this whole like free speech thing right now. And I don't want to seem like a Kanye sympathizer or whatever. I try to be like very open-minded. But I think that most people didn't even bother to watch the interview just because of the slavery comment.
But for me, as a lifelong Kanye West fan up to this point, like, I physically bought College Dropout. I had a teddy bear t-shirt. Like, I wanted to be Louis Vuitton Don as well. Like, my rap name is Tam West. Like, I loved me some Kanye. So the slavery comments came after, and to me that was sensationalism. You went to TMZ and you acted an ass to get more attention to whatever you're going on. But I feel like with Charlemagne, that was very thought out, that was very well planned on both of you all's part, and every time he came to you with an educated intellectual question, you skirted the question and you gave him some bullshit answer. And I know prior to this, you were smarter than that, and you did not have those opinions. Your mother was a college professor, African American studies. You told us yourself that she was arrested as a child for the sit-ins, and now you're talking about slavery as a choice, and black people talk about racism too much, and that's a dated concept when niggas are getting shot on camera every single day. I don't know if you've been living in Calabasas too long, but you may need to take your talents back to New York so you know what's going on in the real world and get out the mansion for a few days, because you got life completely fucked up. And I don't think that this is you. I think you're just not around any real people, so you don't have any real thoughts anymore. I saw you tweet out John Legend's text. Like, there are people around you that are trying to reach out to you and let you know that what you're saying right now, hey, this doesn't seem like you, and you're like embarrassing them.
So what I got from it, I mean, I got that like I feel like he's human, dude. And I feel like he may be hurt like by a lot of shit that happened in his life, and that may be affecting him mentally. And that seemed like the words that were coming out of his mouth to me.
To me, that was a lot of it. And I don't want to seem insensitive before a man that age. Why are you having your feelings hurt by all of these outside people? Like, I thought you were supposed to be about your wife and your family now and all of these things. And you're like, Obama didn't show me love. Jay-Z not showing me love. These people not showing me love. Like, but you was, yay, you were God. You were Jesus. Now you need accolades, my nigga. Pick one.
I mean, I don't necessarily feel like age really has anything to do with it. I just feel like if you don't address your mental health or your mental issues, like it's a problem regardless, whatever age that you are. I feel like he needs help. He's not seeking out the help. He apparently said he doesn't need therapy.
That part.
And I think that as a, a person that's in the Black community, so I can say this, I feel like as, African Americans, we don't address our own mental health issues or trauma. And I feel like I don't necessarily feel like we can really fault him for that shit. I mean, yeah, take responsibility, take accountability for your actions for sure. But I do think that, and I can't get past this part, I don't see how you could be married to this man and not like check him for it. Like, and maybe that's the difference between, I'm not going to say that's the difference between being with like a Black woman or not, but like I for damn sure would say something. Like, you're acting ass. Like, do you need something? You need some help. Don't just give him medicine for it.
And all she's doing is going on Twitter and like ghost defending him, saying like, oh, I don't want you guys to talk about him. Stop saying that he has mental health issues. That's not okay. He's perfectly fine, blah, blah, blah. But I don't agree with him either. Trying to cover up your own shit. No, you need to go home in the house with your husband, take away his phone for a little while and talk to him face to face about this shit before he tweets it out like you do with your sisters. I heard you on Ellen say you and your sisters have a group text and you guys text each other what you're going to tweet before you tweet it out so that you're not censoring yourself. You're trying to be authentic, but you want someone to check you before you be stupid or before it gets out of hand. Nobody's doing that with Ye.
Yeah, here's my thing about this whole situation. First and foremost, Kris Jenner is now his manager.
Puppet master.
She's also, isn't she Travis Scott's manager too?
I don't know, but why not? Let's throw them all in the bucket because they all over there together in the same cul-de-sac.
Well, I don't know. I think for one, Kanye is a marketing genius. He knows very well what he's doing. I think everything that he does is very calculated. He's not dumb by any means necessary. And I feel like, Lord, I feel like I want to hear what he's going to put out because I really don't believe, and maybe I really just have to be shown if this album's trash or not. I really don't believe he would lose a big fan base without knowing that he could get them back some way or somehow.
Okay, so the snippets of music that he's put out so far, even the little freestyle that he did, I did not like that shoobity wop bop boop, whatever the fuck that was. But the second song he did, the hopped off the Amistad and not made I'm a god, like that sounds like old Kanye type shit. But in the interview, you're saying you don't want to talk about racism. That's a dated concept, blah, blah, blah. But the Amistad is clearly a slave ship. So my G, what's going on? Just let me know. Just pick one. Because that Trump shit, I get that that's sensationalism. That's getting everybody to talk about you. That's that Kardashian shit. Get publicity by any means necessary, okay? I feel you. I know you don't fuck with him like that. But you're a celebrity. He's a celebrity. All in the same shit. But this other stuff that you're talking about?
Both Geminis, I just want to add. Crazy. But I just don't necessarily think that this is it. Like, God, it sounds so bad. I don't care. I'm just not want to censor myself. I think that it's entertaining to see everybody like scrambling and mad and like, oh, fuck Kanye, he's canceled. We don't care. We're not going to listen to him. Blase, blase, da-da-da-da-da, Kanye this, Kanye that. But you're talking about him 24/7. And that's fucking genius to me because he's still making money because he's still fucking relevant. He's a father. He has children to feed. Like, he has bills to pay and shit like that. And he's focused on getting the bag. Like, don't, I mean,
But
in
at
a
what
way,
expense?
in the bigger scheme of things, I get where you're going with this. Like, don't compromise who you are as a person, blah, 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 for money and shit and blah,
None
blah,
of them
blah.
kids is going hungry,
But I
ever.
feel like, fuck, he already did that shit when he married a fucking Kardashian.
And for me, that's why all of this Kanye and cancel shit is kind of stupid for me, because he was canceled when he married her. After that wedding, I have not purchased a Kanye West item, CD, promotional, nothing. No.
And I just want to make a disclaimer before y'all start. I'm not here for the dick ride. I'm not here to defend this man because, to be honest with you, like, I've never been a Kanye West fan. I've never bought any of his albums, never bought a song. I've listened here and there. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't even really tell you, like, majority of his song names. I'm just strictly going off of the shit that I've heard and what I saw in the interview and trying to be like an unbiased party in this situation. So I have no emotional attachment to this whatsoever, like the rest of you who are like, oh my God, what happened to Ye? No, 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 no. Like, I'm just an outside, from the outside looking in, an onlooker. So
As a Kanye fan, he died when they had that wedding. Albeit gorgeous, that's when he died for me. So, boom, guys. Be mad. It is what it is.
yeah, but I think he's got some other shit coming. I don't think that this is the end of it. I don't think he would, like, self-sabotage his career and his fan base, like, for, like, I don't know. But at the same time, I think it's hilarious how everyone's reaching out to him like, what, man? Why would you say that? Blah, 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 blah. I think it's so fucking funny that the world still thinks that they can put this man in a box and control what the fuck comes out of his mouth when he's never been that way. He's never been a censored individual, so why expect that from him now? And everyone's like, oh, he has a responsibility. He's on this platform, blah, 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 blah. But I have to say the thing that I admire the most about him is the fact that he doesn't give a fuck and he's going to say whatever the fuck is on his mind. Like, you can't put him in a box. He's saying I'm a free individual. I have freedom of speech. And I kind of have to admire the fact that you say what you want to say. Like,
Albeit dumb as fuck, it's your right as an American to be an imbecile. So, you're a taxpaying citizen. Say all the stupid shit you want.
I mean, shit, just how we're on this podcast right now and we're saying our opinion, and the first thing that comes out of our mouth, first thing that comes to our mind is what comes out of our mouth. We're not necessarily like thinking this shit out. We're just going about having a conversation. I just don't understand why, as a celebrity, all of a sudden, like, you have to censor yourself and think about what you're going to say. Like, when you still have that same birthright to say what it is that you want to say.
I agree with what you're saying wholeheartedly, but I don't think that's the case here with Kanye. I think people are outraged because up to this point, he's presented himself a certain way. He spoke up on certain issues. He went on national TV. George Bush doesn't care about black people. He put himself in this box, if you want to call it a box, not us. You're the one that came to the Grammys with John Legend and everybody else dressed like Martin Luther King, talking about Rosewood, we can see out with our eyes closed. You did all of that shit. You made Diamonds from Sierra Leone. So you cultivated this fan base of people that thought you were a certain way, like a woke rapper, if you will say. If Chief Keef or any of these other dreadlock niggas, rainbow hair people said what you're saying, nobody would care because they expect it from them. But people expect more from you, and that's why people are disappointed. And for your own sake, because like I said, you've been canceled for me, for your own sake, I hope that you have something up your sleeves to come back and prove to these people that you are not an asshole.
I'm just gonna roll the dice and say there's something, man.
And it better be more than some tennis shoes.
I just have to say it. Kris Jenner is a fucking genius. She's a mastermind, and I do not. God, if she ever opens a position for an internship, I'm there. First and foremost, I am there because this bitch has secured the bag for her entire family. And now they got a sea of babies who's going to secure the bag too. Honestly, if I could learn how to monetize, like, I know that sounds terrible, monetize off my family.
On some Joe Jackson shit.
I'm just saying, dude, like, well, fuck it. Why does one of us have to be great and the others struggle? Like, we could all be great. Like,
It makes me sad because they're all perfectly mediocre and they've made a living off of it, multi-million dollars.
I mean, shit, if I was Kylie and 18 and I had a booming business that made millions of dollars, why not have a baby? You can. Why
But
not?
do you need to, though?
She
That's
can.
not my business. I could care less.
She
Kylie been
18.
ratchet. The first episode I saw of the Kardashians, this young girl was swinging on the stripper pole in her mother's room.
I mean, but what else do you expect when that's like all you have around you? They're all very vulgar. They
That's
don't really censor what they say. They're always talking about sex this, dicks this, you know what I mean? Like, that's just their family. Like, so if you grow up hearing that, then of course you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's cool. My sister has nudes out and she has a sex tape. And, you know, everyone looks at the Kardashians like sex symbols. So of course I want to grow up to be just like him and be a sex symbol as well. And yeah, oh, Kim has a baby. Oh, my Court has babies. I want to have one too. Like, she's just looking up to what she was around, product of her environment. I don't think you can really fault her for that shit.
I'm not saying you fault her. To me, she's still a kid. When I was 20, I did stupid ass shit. Dated stupid niggas. So, like, that's her right too. But I mean, maybe you just shouldn't be out for public view. I do give her some G points though for covering up that pregnancy, and not even like covering it up, but just keeping it private, because that made me at least have a little bit more respect for Kylie as an individual, because for you, everything is not for sale. And it seems like that's how your family operates. So, you know, 2 high fives for you for having something private for yourself.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think she went about it in a really cute way. Because I think everyone would have ripped her to shreds if they knew.
Had she been out? Yeah, because she would look crazy.
Oh my gosh, she's 18 and pregnant and and you're acting like your little sister didn't do the same shit.
Okay, so I didn't know about this though. You told me. How do you feel that Travis used to date Justine Skye, who was like intertwined with him, and they all used to be friends and go on vacations together and take group pics, and now that's baby daddy?
I mean, she's shady for it, period. But I mean, shit, it's done now. And I feel like they look awkward kissing in pictures and shit. So I don't know how long that shit's going to last for.
That part.
If it were I might have texted an old boo and been like, hey, Tyga, you have a child. So do I. I think we can come back together and try
Would you like to co-parent?
Together.
You got a baby mama. I got a baby daddy.
Yeah, like, boo, I know where you coming from now. Picking, you know, King up from daycare and shit like that. Like, you know, I got Stormy now. What? Can we talk about that name? Stormy. Like, I just...
So Kylie don't watch the news, apparently, because as her baby is being born, all of America is learning about Stormy Daniels and all of her, you know, shenanigans with Trump. And then here you are like, my little baby Stormy Webster.
Oh, okay, can we just say the last name? Webster? It sounds so ghetto. I'm sorry.
Like Jenkins?
Yeah, like it's just a black ass last name. Like, and then you go and name this baby Stormy. Like, that just sounds like she's good. Let me stop.
It does sound like a stripper name. I'll say it.
Okay. I didn't want to go there. Stormy Webster coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage. Stormy. You ain't never seen a night like this.
Your body's yearning.
Oh my God.
Got the little outfit on, like diamond in place.
But hers is like raindrops on her. Let's hope it never happens to you, Stormy. Let's hope the parents do right by you and they put that money in some nice trust accounts.
Oh my God. And just for her sake, I truly hope that she gets some Kardashian hair and don't have no nappy ass hair like her daddy. And I'm sorry. Like,
I'm unattractive. I don't even want to say ugly, because ugly don't deserve that.
Listen, if Chapstick would just give him a sponsorship.
He looks like a raptor.
He's so terrible.
Shit. Did you see that video of him screaming like, oh, it's my birthday? Oh.
Like, to be honest, like, I really wish I could have just been there and been like, Kylie, like, I know you want to be with a black man, but like, this ain't the way.
You don't gotta do it like this, boo.
This just ain't the way. And I mean, like, Tyga, like, I never was like, oh my God, he's so bomb, blah, 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 blah. But he looks so much better than oh boy.
I would not be ashamed to go into any public establishment with Tyga.
No.
Even though he dresses like a clown, I wouldn't care. I'll go out with him in public all day. I can kiss him. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
But Travis motherfucking Scott.
And like, I don't necessarily like believe their relationship. I feel like she's just with him because that's her baby daddy. And
Of
like,
course.
it looks good in the public eye or whatever. But like, to be honest, like you could tell Tyga and Kylie were in love. You could tell.
Yes, and they were like obsessed with her. And didn't he get her tatted?
Yeah, like they had like a real connection. That's why I'm just like, I'd be like, hey boo, like I'm sorry about whatever happened. Like I just
Hey, big head. And you know Tyga want that old thing back. He ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He made her relevant. Like, I mean, she made him relevant, pretty much.
No, I'm not going to say that because Tyga, when they first got together, he was on the radio every single day, at least here in California.
Okay.
He had all the radio bangers. So them getting together was like a joint.
What radio bangers? He had Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
No, I'm not saying that they were good songs. I'm saying that they got a lot of radio play, and he's popular for that radio shit. Like, I can't really name his songs, but when I get into the car, when I don't plug in my phone, like, it's Tyga and Chris Brown and, like, that type of shit on the radio constantly.
Oh, yeah, he did do Deuces. Okay.
You know?
So
like, he has a lot of hits.
I'll give Tyga Deuces in Rack City, but, like, let's not act like he got, like, 20 hits, like 10 to 20 hits.
No, he does, though.
He has,
if we
like,
Googled
5
him,
tops.
Look, Tyga been out here getting money since Gym Class Heroes days when he was on Bedrock.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tyga's
shit.
been out here getting the bag.
I forgot about Bedrock. I mean, that shit was like, what, early 2000s?
He's been getting the bag, like I said. So, Kylie, it was a joint effort. Y'all being together. Y'all were keeping each other afloat.
Okay, well, she surpassed him eventually.
She has now because she got this lip kit shit. And it makes me sad because these ain't even her real lips. And she's making a killing. So, black girls, I need y'all to step it up, goddammit.
Listen, I just, continuing the conversation on Kylie, I just have to bring up Jordan Woods.
That's her BFF.
Dude, no, I saw a picture on the Shade Room the other day, and like it was a picture of Kylie like looking bomb, and she was like pulling Jordan's hand, and then to me, Jordan just always looks like
the frumpy friend.
Yeah, like subpar to Kylie.
Okay, not to be shady, but I grew up in LA around shady LA girls, and typically a girl that's super duper poppin' will drag along her subpar friend because it makes her look even more poppin'. And she's kind of indebted to her because your fine friend is getting you in the parties and she has all the niggas and like you take the scraps and the used outfits. Jordan, I will say though, has stepped up significantly when Kylie was pregnant out of the spotlight.
Yes, she did.
That body is popping now.
She's working out.
Her
She's
looks are more popping.
Together.
It seems like she has her own sponsorships. I saw her doing like a Boohoo X Mexico type thing. So she's getting her own bag now.
But look,
shout out to you, Jordan.
All I'm going to say is, Tokyo, you wrong. I mean, well, you're not wrong. You get in the bag. But I'm just saying, like, please help Jordan out with her wigs. Because you're over here making Kim and Kylie and all these other people wigs or whatever. And then you see Lil Po black girl in the corner struggling with her raggedy ass wig or weave. Like, I mean, just, can you help her? Like, just hand her like a rat tail comb or something and do the part better, or like comb down the side.
You ain't doing shit if you ain't got that check.
Flick her baby hair. I mean, not even the whole wig, but just, you know, for the culture.
Get her front together.
Just for the culture. Just make her.
So she is not out there. So Kylie is not out there outshining her.
Exactly, because she may not be able to afford one of your units. But I'm just saying, be like, hey sis, like, you know, like,
you got some edge control in the back.
Yeah, I got you. Like, let me just get some hairspray. I got a comb in the bag. Like, I'm just gonna make it work for you so we could have you out here, look, you know, shining and living your best life. And then when you can afford one of my units, holla at me.
Fuck with me exclusively. Remember who was there for you.
Look out, Tokyo. Because just look out, Tokyo. That's all I'm saying. Because Kylie over here wearing pink, purple, all this other shit, and then Jordan just be like
struggling.
God,
help her out.
Like, poor
baby.
And
if she's gonna do a blonde again, Tokyo, I need you to be involved. I'm on Asha's level now. I need you to be involved because these previous blondes, I feel like they've been making my girl look a little bit bad.
Poor little
Tink Tink. I need you to just step in, just intercede, do the Lord's work.
And I feel like, just as a black woman, girl, you should already have that shit together. You should have been teaching Kylie what the situation was.
Low key, I feel like she did. She put Kylie on. Jordan just don't got the money.
Yeah, probably, but
I feel like Jordan teaches her slang.
Hold on. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Look, Jordan, look, girl, this is LA, and I know plenty of girls that aren't rich, that are in regular neighborhoods, live in the hood, girls that live in the hood, and they got some bomb ass weaves. So,
and Jordan, you half white, so I know you got some good baby hair.
What's your excuse?
And you're half white. Your mom is white. I know you got some good fronts.
What?
I know she has some good front, like some good baby hair, some good leave out.
Oh, girl, not always. That half black, half white mix is a 50-50 chance.
Oh, shit. Not all of them come out like Alicia Keys.
That's why I'm saying I hope Stormy get the good side and not her daddy hair. Because them braids be stiff on my life.
I get those goosebumps every time.
Look, a fucking hurricane could have been blowing and his braids wouldn't have moved a fucking inch, dog.
That hurts me.
Okay, so we need a chapstick sponsorship for fucking Travis Scott.
Immediately.
It
Burt's Beeswax, EOS, anybody out there. It
may have to be Carmex may make them more chapped than they are now. And we also need like some shea butter and like a little bit of... what's it called? Oh, so Shea Moisture. And he also needs to get him some oil. Maybe some olive oil or coconut oil. Something for that hair. You need to moisturize, Travis.
Kylie, you need to grease your nigga's scalp. Practice, because you're going to have to grease your baby scalp because you got a black baby now.
She going to have her Jamaican nanny do it. So
at least you get that's what you should do, Kylie. Get a black nanny so your baby is like in touch. And she can do the hair and everything will be straight.
Don't rely on Jordan because we already know she don't know how to do no part on her hair. So we can't rely on that. We just have to.
You know what makes me sad? I feel like Kendall Jenner and A$AP Rocky used to be walking around together and him and Kylie would have been real cute. Because he's like super duper fashion forward and they would have been on that. He kind of looked like Travis Scott. He got the braids and shit. Like, y'all could have made that work. Y'all could have been fashion killing together.
Yeah, but I kind of like the black love. And I liked him and Chanel Iman. But you know what?
That's been dead, though. Chanel got her a new man.
Wait. Hold on. He is bomb. And I got to say congratulations to her.
Girl, I want to clap.
Moving up in the world.
We'll leave these hood niggas alone, Chanel. Get you a man with a family.
Fine. He is gorgeous. That wedding was beautiful. Y'all look great together. Your babies is going to be beautiful. You look blessed.
You look blessed.
You look great,
Flexing
girl.
in your complexion.
Exactly. She just looks great and they're just glowing together. You know, if I could just have like a black heart emoji floating in the air right now, I would, because it's just beautiful to see that happen. On a positive note, because I know you just ripped a couple people to shreds.
It had to be done. None of this was out of malice. These are facts. Y'all know it's true.
And I bet Travis missed Justine. Just saying.
I don't know. Because Justine seemed like she was doing a little bit of popping on her own. Now her album came out. She looking cute. She making moves. She's still hanging out with her friends. It don't seem like she missed a beat. Don't seem like she missed a note.
But I'm just saying it always happens like that when as soon as you leave a nigga alone, like he miss you all of a sudden.
Oh, it'd be like that. But that's fake love. You don't need that, girl.
Oh, not at all. I'm just saying he probably like, damn.
He probably hit the DMs. He probably text her.
Mm-hmm. Hey, big head. Yeah, I know I had a baby and shit.
Congratulations on your new album. On some slick shit.
They really ain't shit.
Never trust.
Oh my God. Okay, so still in our hot topics, I just wanted to like move on to talk about this whole Spotify muting R. Kelly, like, and not playing his music anymore. First of all, you're wrong. Why? He's a legend. He's a legend. If this is why I'm happy I have Apple Music, because I would go off if they deleted Feeling on Your Booty, fucking Step in the Name of Love, if they canceled help me out here.
Look at R. Kelly, Half on a Baby, The Greatest Sex, the remix to Ignition, Foreplay. Do I need to keep going? I feel like my parents were fucking to R. Kelly and that's what got me here today.
Yeah, so you're wrong, Spotify. You should have never did that shit. I just don't understand why like a celebrity's personal life has to do so much with like, their talent, their music. Chris Brown, prime fucking example. He's so fucking talented. I think right now he's probably the most talented male R&B artist out. I loved Heartbreak on a Full Moon, and I didn't think that any other male R&B artist had as much content to put out as he did. He's a fucking triple threat.
Well, to me, Chris Brown, not even on the content level, he's just consistent as fuck. Like, it doesn't matter. For me, I fuck with his music, so I think it's good. But on the fact that he puts out project after project after project and none of them are lame, like, all of them are good all of the time. He always has stuff on the Billboard charts every single year since he came out. He's that nigga.
He's a legend, and no one ever wants to give Chris Brown his props. And it's because of his fucking personal life.
Yeah, because
like,
he acts crazy. His personal life overshadows the music stuff.
And his shit is like, damn, like, he can sing, he can dance, he can paint, he can act, he can rap. Like, what, like, how many times does Chris Brown have to prove himself?
I don't think it's about proving himself. I believe that people know that he's great, know that he's good, but it's the court of public opinion. And when people are talking shit and when they click on your hashtag and it's just nothing but negativity, that's what you're known for. And now being notorious or being infamous is like the same thing as being famous. So he's known for all the bad shit. And maybe some people only know about Chris Brown for his personal life, don't even like his music. They're just watching the show.
Yeah, true. I mean, but fuck, man.
And I feel like the same thing is happening with R. Kelly, because R. Kelly has been, whether we like it or not, it's always been these rumors and these stories and accusations against R. Kelly, but it was always kind of kept, you know, like, nobody really cared like that because he wasn't really breaking the law. He was acquitted in court. He hasn't been charged with anything. He's just a creep in the streets, like a lot of these niggas are.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are creeps.
So
just saying.
The fact that everybody is like galvanized under this mute R. Kelly thing now, and they put it on Vice, and there's black women out at his shows protesting in the front and all of this shit. Spotify is feeling the pressure from these people, like, okay, well, maybe we need to do something because they're just trying to protect their bottom line. They probably still in the Spotify offices listening to the remix to Ignition, Step in the Name of Love,
yeah,
Motherfucking Chocolate
y'all.
Factory.
You're never going to get rid of Step in the Name of Love. I'm going to protest that shit because that is the family barbecue jam. Okay? That is the black people wedding song. You don't
Look,
play.
I don't even have a kid, and I listen to Half on a Baby like twice a week.
Just saying. Like, I just feel like that was a sin to hurt his music.
When a woman's fed up,
he's just a legend. R. Kelly is a legend. Spotify, get it together, please, because that just breaks my heart. Now, I'm not saying the nigga's not a creep. He peed on somebody.
Look it, allegedly. Come on, guys. And then again, and I'm not even trying to take up for this man or nothing like that, because I don't know him as a person. I already admitted that I think he's a creep. But whether be you 15 or 16, at that age, I'm going to say hands up in there, I was fucking. Not adults, not grown men, but other teenagers. And at that point in my life, I knew whether or not I was okay with getting peed on. True or not true?
I don't have no comment on the pee thing, but
I know that I was not okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm not with
like, that's just weird.
I'm not with it then. I'm not with it today.
Yeah.
So if you, girl, you saw R. Kelly and maybe you also enjoy Remix of the Ignition, maybe you was with it.
Shit.
And he was acquitted in court. So that's not a crime, and he's not a criminal. Until he has to go through some shit and he's charged like Bill Cosby or something like that, then y'all need to leave him alone.
Oh, poor Bill. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not going to say poor Bill because he admitted to what he did, so I'm going to say poor Cliff Huxtable because that's who I fuck with. Okay. I don't know shit about Bill Cosby.
There you go. I'm going to say that too, because y'all probably hate me at this point. Like, this bitch, she fucking defending Kanye, talking shit about this person. Travis Scott got chapped lips.
That nigga do got chapped lips. Don't come for us.
Fact.
Google him.
Google him right now. He do. Talented, but like.
I love the rodeo songs and shit. I fuck with it. But he's ugly as a motherfucker. And them lips is crisp.
My nigga, you could at least lick them just one time for the moisture. Just saying.
Is it because you're from Texas?
It ain't even that cold outside for your shit to be cracking like that.
Is that wind chap in the summer? But anyways, leave R. Kelly alone. Like, so what? He got a house full of bitches. They all over 18.
Oh my goodness. This is just ridiculous.
So what?
Oh my God. I mean,
until you guys take Woody Allen's movies off TV and the Seventh Heaven nigga that's convicted of being a pedophile, until y'all take that shit off, y'all need to leave R. Kelly alone.
What's that? Not the guy Ben Weinstein, Weinsberg, Wine something. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Hollywood director or some shit.
Harvey Weinstein?
Oh, wow. What did I say? Bill Weinstein?
It don't matter.
Weinstein?
Creep is a creep, girl. And he's accused high-level actresses, A-list people that have nothing to gain from coming out and saying that he tried to grope them or massage them or watch them take a shower, or saying that this nigga is a creep and a predator.
So can I just ask you then, like, how you feel about, like, feminism being as big as it is right now? It's a trend.
It's a trend. For me, personally, and maybe some of you won't like this, but I feel like as a black woman, I can't be a feminist. I feel like I'm more of a, like, ma'atist, if you want to say. Like, I'm about equality and reciprocity and all of that, because as a black woman in America, the status of our black men, he can't stop me from doing shit. The average black woman is doing way better than the average black man. So you're not holding me back. The white man, however, is definitely holding his woman back, and he's keeping her in check. So if you ladies want to go march about that, high five. And when you get your money, come back and make sure I get mine.
Listen, I never really considered myself to be a feminist. I watched like this show recently, and it was called what's it called? The one with it was like in the 50s. What am I talking about? Mad Men.
Mad Men is fucked up.
It is. And when I watched that shit and how they were like, oh yeah, we made a typewriter so easy to use, even a woman can do it. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I was so unaware of how women used to be treated, like how they just thought we were basically here to be their sex slaves, make babies, cook and clean for them. Yeah, basically be a man's slave.
Be a maid that you can fuck.
Yeah, like I had no idea. And I'm like, God forbid, I have no idea what it would have been like to be black and female back in that time. Like, that had to be like a double negative.
Hell yeah, y'all seen the Taraji P. Henson, what is it? They went to NASA.
Hidden Figures.
Yes, y'all seen Hidden Figures. They made my girl walk across the fucking galaxy to go to the bathroom. What part of the game is that?
Yeah.
And she's in here helping you bitches get to space.
Yeah, that was deep.
Gave her own coffee pot, you dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was fucked up. And now here we are on Love and Hip Hop, fucking up all the work that all these people did before us.
Standing on the shoulders of Rosa Parks. She let us sit in the front of the bus so you bitches can twerk up there. No.
Speaking of black figures and black history, actually this doesn't count, but it kind of does. Did you see the Rachel Dolezal Netflix special?
Yes, I did. Let me be honest with y'all. I do not fuck with homegirl, but after watching the movie, I do understand a little bit of her plight. I understand why she made these decisions.
Same.
I'm still not okay with this.
Same.
All you need to do, girl, tonight, if you just tweet out, I'm white, I identify with the black struggle, etc., 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 because I want to help the advancement of my children and my family.
Because she did a lot of good for us.
You did a lot of good. And I feel like everything that you did was perfectly fine. It was correct. I appreciate you, girl. Power to the motherfucking people. But you are white, Rachel, and you need to say that you white. You can have braids. You can do all the shit, but you white.
But now she can't even get a job and shit. I'm
because
like,
you won't say that you white. Nobody wants to fuck with that.
Okay, so maybe I'm a sympathizer. Maybe I'm trying to look at the positives in all these like controversial situations because I'm trying to be more of a positive person. But I was just like, damn, like she got kids and shit, and y'all ain't even trying to give her a job, and she did all this good for the black community. She has a fucking resume. She used to be a professor, like a college professor.
Look, Asha, even her nigga ain't fucking with her. She pregnant, and this nigga dipped because you on the news every day. He can't bring you around his black family. He was cool with it before, but he ain't down for this.
True. I mean, I don't know if I was in the same situation, if I would fuck with her either. But I mean, all her hair clients still come to her to get their hair done. Ooh, she in the kitchen braiding hair like one of us.
Pressing hair, doing it all. And that's why I'm saying, Rachel, you could be the homegirl. Like, I have white homegirls. You could be the homie. Just say that you're white. You can still wear braids. You can still fuck niggas. You can rap.
A lot of them do.
I mean, you can do all the shit. Just say that you're white.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah.
Just say that you're white. You can get a job tomorrow.
That's crazy. She really was ashamed to be white.
I don't think she was ashamed. I think because her parents were like, you guys have to watch the documentary, so spoiler alert. Her parents were kind of religious fanatics. They adopted these black kids, and it seemed like even before the black kids got there, her parents were a little bit much, like they were abusive, etc. Because you don't just start doing something like that. So seeing younger people go through it and knowing how traumatic maybe her own upbringing was, she's like, no, this is not okay. And if I can be the person to stand between them not knowing who they are and not having an identity, then I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to do my part because these kids deserve a chance.
Right.
And you just took it too far, my nigga. I mean, Rachel, because you ain't my nigga.
Slipped up.
You slipped up?
No, I was saying you slipped up. You said my nigga.
You got in too deep.
Rachel just did a cartwheel when she heard
right? No, girl, I take it back. If you say that you white, you can be my nigga.
Oh, God.
But just say that you white. That's all I need.
Oh, my goodness. That was so crazy to me. Oh, she was really braided hair in the kitchen.
Look, Rachel, you could braid my hair.
She could really braid, too.
You could give me a flat iron, a press out. Look,
Baby watched a couple YouTube tutorials. But at least, wait, I commend her because a lot of y'all white people adopt black babies and have them looking fucked up in public.
Look, I see y'all at the Grove. I see y'all in the park. I see y'all at other malls.
With them fucked up ponytails. Like, you ever wanted to just intervene and just be like, excuse me, I don't really know you very well,
but give me 10 minutes with the kid.
There's a beauty supply right down the street, and you should or actually, do you have Amazon on your phone? Because you should totally buy some edge control. It's called grease for the scalp. Maybe some African Pride. That's a good starter point. Maybe some Blue Magic. I know I'm throwing it back right now with the Blue Magic.
Look, let me just make it simple for y'all because I'm lazy with my hair. If you need to just slick it up real quick and do a little cute puffball or a nice bun, get some Eco Styler and a brush, and you can just do that and some olive oil. Look, it's water-based gel.
Don't fuck the baby's hair up with no gel.
No, it's water-based. It doesn't have alcohol. It doesn't have sulfate. It's natural. You're going to be fine. The edge is going to be popping. It's going to be slick.
Let's clarify. It needs to be the olive oil version.
Or argan.
Or the argan.
No black gel ever.
Yeah, we're not here for the brown gel.
We're not doing that.
Or the clear gel.
You need to flip over the gel and see alcohol free. Boom, you got it. Proceed to the counter.
Yeah.
Get your baby's hair together. Put some conditioner on it first. Slick it back. Put some gel. Slick it back. You can do a poop ball. They got a poop ball every day.
I know she cares because she took the time to learn to do her baby's hair. And a lot of y'all just be like, oh, yay, a black baby to adopt. Cool. I look like such a human-loving person. Like, and I feel like it's like a trophy in a way. Maybe.
It is for your white guilt.
Maybe some of y'all, like, really do care, but I just, like, it. If you cared enough, just do the damn kid's hair. And you need to take the black boys to a black barber to get a proper fade. Don't take them to fucking Sam's Cuts or whatever the fuck that shit's called. Super Cuts, something like that.
And don't have them out here looking like motherfucking Coolio.
No. Don't. You know, even leaving a little bit on the top now with the little curls. That's like a thing. That's cool. You could do that. That's fine. And you know, we taper the sides. That's cute. But don't have them out here looking like they just came from Wakanda.
And get him a wave cap. Like, get him a brush. Get him a wave cap. He's a black man. Like, get him prepared for society.
But look, I don't need no seasick waves, though. I hate them shits. I hate it.
You a hater.
I hate them waves that be like deep dipping. Like,
some niggas is dipping out here, bro.
They take that shit serious. And
brushing
I'm like,
that hair like Chicago and Poetic Justice.
Irks my soul. Listen. I hate
Asha
it.
don't want you to have waves. She don't want to see you with the wave cap. She don't want you to brush your hair.
It's not Asha don't want to see you with waves. I just feel like there's levels to waves. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying, like, it's not for me personally. I don't like the deep waves. And then I hate, you just have to know your grade of hair. Like, for instance, there's a big trend going on amongst black males where they're doing the Amarion braids in the front with a little midget bun, and then they're getting the rest faded. Now, some of y'all need to know yourself and know that you ain't got the grade of hair to do that hairstyle. It's not for you. If you got the Travis Scott texture hair and the wind, like, you know, the wind, I'm gonna call it windproof hair. If you have the windproof hair and your shit is like clumped the fuck up in them braids, if you got the braids where your braids is dreadlocking up in that little bun, then you should just get a fade and leave it alone. Leave it be. And there's an age limit. Because some of y'all are grown-ass men, 45 plus, trying to get this hairstyle, and you need to calm the fuck down and leave it to the 20-year-olds. It's an 18. It's really like
18 to 25.
Yeah, it's an 18 to 25 hairstyle. After that, you need to just be a grown-ass man and get a regular hairstyle.
This is my advice to you. I'm gonna make it simple. If when you first get a haircut, even when you was a kid, you can go back in time and just use your memory. In the weeks between, when you don't got a fresh cut, if the hair is rolled up on your head like carpet or like the back of a girl's kitchen, you know, the neck part. If it's rolled up
Taco
like,
Bell.
Yes, if it's rolled up like that, then you can't get these crazy hairstyles. You can't do what these other boys are doing. You know, you need to just get a fade. You need to brush it as much as you can and just get you some slight waves. Since Asha don't like the seasick waves, get you a little bit of dip action going on. So you got something.
I'm seasick like a motherfucker. I'm sick of seeing that shit. I'm over it.
She's tired.
Just how y'all niggas don't like braids. How y'all give us so much shit for braids. I'm gonna give y'all shit when I see them little ugly ass braids with the fucking fade around it. You hate it when black girls get braids. But let somebody else do it and get they boxer braids and you on it. But we can't get our cornrows, we can't get our individuals, we can't get our faux locks and embrace our culture. But I'm gonna be on y'all. When I see that little baby bun and the napped up hair turning into dreadlocks, I'm gonna say something. I am. And you're gonna be bald.
Can I also say I'm all about that black power, black is beautiful, black empowerment, okay? My grandma was a Black Panther. But goddamn, do we have to have the nappy dreads that's not even separated? Like they're all growing together into a mesh of like activity?
The Weeknd.
Can we get parts? Like I need streets and lanes and things to get in there.
Yeah.
You got a homeless hairstyle. That's what that is. You a homeless man up top.
She preaching to the choir though. Y'all don't hear her though.
And I don't like that. I just want you to know. If you niggas are gonna call me Moesha when I got individuals, because I'm trying to embrace my culture.
Listen. I told somebody, I was like, I think I'm about to get braids. He's like, no. What?
Like you told me you were gonna get fake surgery.
No. like Mufasa fell off. No. Like it's the end of life.
Why is it so serious? Why are y'all hating so hard?
It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, stop with that shit, please. Was there anything else that bothered me today? Anything on your brain?
Not really. I just really want to say Spotify, y'all are completely in the wrong about R. Kelly. And until he's convicted of something, I need y'all to just get out his business, put his music back on, and stay in your lane as a streaming service. You stream. You're not the social police. Stream.
I just want to say to the people, keep an open mind about shit. Keep an open mind. I'm trying not to be so closed-minded. I'm trying to be more open to how the world works, things that people say, because I grew up in a very closed-minded environment. And, certain people have the mentality that, oh, it's my way or the highway. So as an adult, I'm like, okay, well, why do you think this way? What's the reasoning behind it? Maybe I can see it from your perspective before I judge.
To close it out, I would want to say that I think all of us should just embrace and have a goal to be like water, like to just go with the flow. If it's not really fucking with you, then just let it ride and just chill out. Let's not be so harsh to one another and each other.
We say this after we just ripped everybody to shreds. But
it was facts though. Google
yeah. So yeah, thanks for rocking with us on our first episode, y'all. This has been So She Said, and we are out.
Bye.